All right, what's going on, everybody? Folks, we got a huge show today. I'm going to tell you this right here, right now. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are not going to like this video. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are not going to be happy with this video. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry love to be the two that think they're in control. And they love to manipulate their images and their photos and their videos, and they think they're very clever.
You got a moron here, is that it?
But they are wrong. These two are not bright. And a lot of times, the most obvious thing that is wrong in the photo, the image, the video, whatever,
you absolute
is the exact
dickheads.
thing that you should be focused on. I'm going to show you where these two made a huge mistake. Of all of the mistakes in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how this is not a real situation. I'm going to say allegedly, but this whole thing is fake. And I'm going to show and prove to you right here, right now.
Oh, yeah. That's it. That sounds real good, Julio. Oh, yeah.
To be Diana.
You know, I gotta let these bitches know what time it is out here.
How dare you?
Despacito. I flirt with every guy I meet, though. I'm buried a victim gringo who stand in line to be the kingo. I thought he had a chingo. Now I live in the Montecito with mi madre, her name Dorito. She's a pain in my pede burrito. Despacito. I'll shake your hands with my monkey feet, though. Enclose that drag on the street, though. H says I make him complete, though. Because I smell like it's mamito. Oh, that's it. Oh, yeah. Keep going. That's it right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. D-E-cito.
I was such a fraud.
All right, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing, folks? How you doing? Everybody doing good? Listen, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being part of the show. Who loves you, baby? Folks, listen to this, all right? So here's the video, okay? So let's get into this, all right?
First of all, listen, Meghan, I thought it was beautiful that you finally were embracing your Nigerian side, and you were showing the fact that you had a first-class ticket, and you could be on a first-class train, and you could be in a first-class hospital, and you could dance the way you want to dance, and you could shake your moneymaker, and that was a first-class moneymaker shake.
Listen, first of all, I don't know why everybody is so up in awe about... she is who she is. I've said this 1,000 times. She is who she is. You could see her coming a mile away. She's a whatever it is, F-list Hollywood actress. This is what they do. And oh, you surprised? Please, it's gonna get. I'm telling you, this is nothing. It's gonna get a lot worse. Okay, I gotta stay focused here. All right. Now, this is what I want to show you here. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Watch this. Okay, so this is the beginning of their video, and I'm just going to show you 2 seconds of this, and I'm going to show you a couple other things, then I'm going to show you exactly where they messed up. Now, of all the things that are wrong with this video, just think about this. She's not in a hospital gown, numero uno. Numero dos, she has her jewelry on, which in a hospital, they take all your jewelry off, okay? They take everything that's metal off, okay? Please, this is not rocket science here. And she's wearing a dress that you button from the back, okay? This is not real, easy breezy hospital stuff. Now, this is the part I want you to focus on right here, okay? Now, H just started the camera. And by the way, anybody that doesn't think this is H is a moron, all right? I'm so sick of hearing that. There's like 9,000 photos that zoom in on his face. It's him. Wouldn't it be stupid not to have him in the video? Why wouldn't they just have her in the video if he couldn't be there? What is that theory about? That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Anyways, he starts the video. I'm getting wound up already. He starts the video, right? And by the way, this is an older video. Her face looks different. She's got a little bit of puffiness on her or whatever, but she's definitely not the skull and bones that she is now. Okay? And don't tell me that she just popped on 20 pounds. I mean, think about it. We've seen her in New York. We've seen her in Broadway. She did the Time 100. She was doing these other things. She's doing these videos where she goes on and talks about as ever. You could see, I mean, I don't know. Would she take, water pills or something? Or a lot of salt? I don't know. Her face looks different, though. Maybe it is recent. I don't know the timeline on this thing. I'm just saying this. I believe that this is an older video that they had. Because not only that, he's skinny too. And if you look at recent photos of him, he's got a punch. His face is all bloated out. Whatever the deal is. Now, back to this thing. They both look like they are indulging. Okay? First of all, numero uno. Okay? Now, the start of the video is this. He starts the video, but immediately she looks down. Okay? Now, there's something so obvious in this photo right here that you guys are looking at that nobody's picking up on. And I'm going to show you in 2 seconds, but let me just show you this. She's looking down. What would you be looking at? Now, I'm going to play a little bit more. Now, she's really looking down here. She's really looking down. Okay? Keep this in mind. There's a the hospital, a plug here or whatever to the bed, probably. But she's really concerned about that. Okay? Probably a reason for that. Okay? Now think about this. Of all the positions and all the angles and all the stuff that they could do in this room, they decide on this awkward angle. All right? This is a beautiful hospital room, plenty of different sides, different angles, all this other stuff. They decide on this angle and this particular view. Bizarre. Okay? This is a big, beautiful hospital room in a private, or not a private, but at least a private room to them. Okay? So she's looking down. She's real concerned now. She looks back like, okay, I'm ready. Let's do this stupid thing. And then it starts. Now, let me show you this. Now, this is other people that are doing the exact TikTok dance, okay? Now, I'm not going to show you all the videos or anything, but just gander this, okay? So she's all, she's in a hospital gown, okay? Big clue right there. She's all geared up. She's, definitely, all hooked up to stuff. Okay, fine. But what do you notice? What do you notice? Okay? Look at how the camera view is shooting her rather. Okay? Next video. Okay? What do you notice? She's in a hospital gown, blah, blah, blah. She's got her feet covered, feet warmers, okay? That's a big tip right here, folks. Okay? It's cold in a hospital room. It's cold in doctor's offices. They have to keep it that way because it keeps germs away. It's pretty simplistic. Okay? Here's another lady. She is barefoot, but she's in a hospital gown. Okay? They all are doing the same TikTok thing, okay, too. Now, these are the baby monitor bumps, okay? These are those big, the baby monitor bumps that I'm sure Meghan Markle put on, okay? No problem. This is another lady who's just dancing, who's heavily pregnant here, okay? Now, this is another video. Now, she's hooked up. Now, the baby monitor bumps are actually hooked up to the machine here. But she has socks on, okay? She also has her IV and her thing right here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now, let me just show you this. Hang on. Okay, I got to mute this because I can't listen to this song anymore. She comes out and she's wearing socks. Okay. Also, just keep in mind this. Wait a minute. Let me pause it. Look at how the angle is shooting them forward. All of these people. Angle is shooting them forward. All of these people, well, she doesn't count. She's just doing a pregnancy dance. But all of these angles are shooting them pretty forward. The dad's even in socks. She's in socks. She's in a gown, okay? I think there's one more here. Okay, here's another one. Hang on.
Oh, come on.
Check this out. Look at the angle. Look at how it's shooting her, okay? Pretty straightforward, right? She's got socks on, hospital socks. Here's a dad and a mom. Okay, look at the angle, though. There's nothing in front of them, right? I think you guys know where I'm going. Look where the angle is, and she's in socks. Okay, she's sitting here with the doctor. Now, keep all that in mind. Now, this is back to Meghan Markle's thing. Now, think about this. Meghan Markle and H have been filming themselves doing a million things on the Freedom Flight, all this other bullshit, right? They've taken a million photos, all this stuff. Why would he set this table right here? This is the table that you use in the hospital to, set beside the hospital bed, or when they bring you food, this thing, rotates over and you can eat on the bed and all that stuff. And then it rotates back and you keep your water and your phone or whatever the hell, your Kleenex or whatever you need, right? It's a hospital table. Why would it be here? Why would it be this way? Okay, the table. What is the table blocking? Why is this shot this way in such a weird confined ass area? Why is it shot this way? Because it's on purpose, folks. She's hiding something. Watch. He starts it, he runs out of the way, and she looks down. Because clearly they've looked at this angle, how this is going to film them, several times. And this table right here, which, why wouldn't you put this table sideways and then film it off the edge of the table so there's nothing blocking you guys? Because clearly she wants to hide something. And she looks down to make sure her position, I bet you donuts to dollars, she has medical tape or some markers on the ground to show, hey, don't put your feet past these points. I would bet you donuts to dollars that they are that psycho. Okay? And now she gets ready. Now, watch this. Okay, so here we are, right? Now, I have this zoomed in and I have this in a different viewer, okay? You can see right here, this is their video, okay? This is the hospital bed here. This is off the end of the table. And I have this zoomed in for a reason. As a matter of fact, I'm going to bring it right here, okay? You can see this is her, this is Meghan right here, okay? I'm not AI-ing something here, okay? So I'm just bringing this down to the edge of their stupid table here, which nobody would have. This dumb table, okay? Nobody would film it this far. Why would you put this much table in front of your camera? Nobody would do that. Nobody would do that unless you're an idiot, okay? Well, but nobody would do that. Let's just be honest. So now if you play this forward a little bit, okay, so hang on right here. So we're going to play this forward. Now she's dancing, and you could watch the whole thing right here too, okay? So you can keep an eye on that as well. So then she goes about right. So she's keeping those boats out of the way. Okay? H is dancing. Now we're getting close. Now look at her here. Okay, she's getting ready to do her moves. Okay? But remember, there's a cord here, okay? So she backs up, and this is what they don't want you to see right here. Okay? Now, first of all, you got to think, what idiot would be in that dress that's, supposedly in the hospital? Doesn't make any sense with their jewelry on. But this is what gives them away, and this is why they're hiding things with the table, and this is why they're masters of angles and manipulation, and she's always cutting off something in some stupid-ass angle, and this is why. Right here. Watch this. Here it comes. Watch right here. Oopsie. See that? That's the back of her right leg heel. This bitch is in heels. Okay, so that's one. And now she messes that. Oh! Oh! So you're getting ready to have a baby, and you're in heels? Okay, there's more. Look at that. Clearly, this is her calf. This is where the ankle goes. And that, my friends, is a heel. She's wearing heels with her dress because they are there for not a pregnancy. I can guarantee you that. That they're not having. I can guarantee you that. She's not there to give birth that day. Not in heels and not in that dumb dress. Okay? And here's the thing, too. You got to think, why was she so concerned with looking on the floor? Why would they have this stupid table in the front? I mean, you could see how dumb. Look, who would have this dumb table this far out? Because they are blocking you from seeing her feet. You know why? She didn't wear socks because she wore a summer dress. Okay? Because it's a June baby, right? Or May or June or whatever. It's hot. She's probably like, oh my God, we're going to go out. We're going to pick up our baby. We're going to get, we're going to get gorked out of our minds and we're going to go pick up a baby. Oh my God. And they're probably going to go do something after or before. She's probably like, oh my God, I'm not going to bring on socks. Just hide the table. She's wearing heels. Okay? Miss Pregnant getting ready to drop. Oh my God, we had spicy food and blah, blah, blah is in heels. This is why they blocked the table. This is why they manipulated this way. What dumbass would shoot this much table in front of your shot? And why is she so concerned with looking down? And then you can even see right here, she actually hits you can see she hits the stupid cord. All right? But this is how calculated they want to be to make sure that this table blocks her shoes. And you know what? Why wouldn't you just take off your shoes? Great question. Great question. You know how many ladies that I've dated that will not set their purse on the floor? That won't walk barefoot in some place that they think is dirty? Are you kidding me? You think this lady who, you know what I mean, who thinks she's, all that in a bag of chips, you think she's going to walk barefoot in a hospital? She's like, oh, gross. Screw it. Just move the table over. Just move the table over. Oh, Bagsy, you should put on those dumb hospital socks. I'm not putting on those dumb socks. Just move the table. All these idiots will believe it anyways. Look, she's clearly in heel. I don't know. By the way, look at the way her legs are positioned. That's somebody that is in heels. Folks, I don't know how much more. Look at that. Does that look like a sock that just goes to the back of your, like that? Stop it. Stop it. So she's wearing black socks and a summer dress. What woman wears black socks and a summer dress? Hello. In June. You think she's wearing black socks with a summer dress on? Really? No. She's wearing heels because she's a short person. She's insecure about it. And plus she's always trying to do something to try to make her legs, stand out. She's in heels, folks. And then you can see when it lands, look at the calf. That's not a foot that's going flat down. She's in heels. And then she turns around and the feet are out of the position. So she wanted everything in this position, everything in this frame, except for the shoes. Because the shoes are a dead giveaway to the fact that she ain't there having a baby. And that is that. Way to go, dum-dum. Way to go, dum-dum. Try harder next time, dum-dum. All right? You almost pulled it off. I mean, other than the jewelry and the summer dress and, the fact that this doesn't look real and you have no other monitors hooked up to you and everything. Yeah. Other than that, this is a big dead giveaway right here. Who loves you, baby? Let me know your thoughts. She's a fraud. She's a fake. She's a phony. Allegedly. Clearly, this bitch is in heels. Who loves you, baby?
Who loves you, baby? You're beautiful.